Hi guys, how are we? How is everybody doing? I'm doing a little light makeup look today. It is absolutely freezing in New York City today. It is like, it feels like 10 degrees. It's probably like 30, but honestly, it feels so freaking cold. Mr. Handsome, what part of New York City are you in? Queens? Cool. I live in Manhattan. But yes, it is so cold today in New York City that I'm wearing literally a turtleneck inside my house. That's how cold I am. Far Rockaway. Oh, that's far. That's very, very far. Yes, I live in Manhattan. I haven't ever even been to Faraway Rockaway, to be honest. You gotta go work out in the cold. Are you running? Are you running? I already got my workout in. I got my workout in at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I like to do my workouts really early in the morning because I feel like your workouts shouldn't get in the way of you living your life. Like, I like to do my training. I did 7 a.m. to 9. I did an hour of boxing and then an hour of sports conditioning, of athletic conditioning. And, you know, I don't let it get in the way of my life. So, you know, if I have to work, if I have to do something, I need to be done by 9 the latest, so that, and during the week I gotta be done by 8 latest, sometimes even earlier than that, sometimes even 7, because I feel like part of the reason that people don't stay consistent with their training is because they can't, they they have too many things going on, you know, and the training gets in the way of them living their lives. You have a black eye. You got a black eye. I have a black eye. I got jumped, so I gotta do pull-ups and dips and muscle-ups. You got jumped? Who jumped you? That sounds horrible. What happened? That sounds very tragic. Almost scary, honestly. That sounds horrible. That sounds really, really scary. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. If you can... Oh, you're so cute, John Wayne. You had a fight on the platform? Oh my god, that is so dangerous. You should be careful. I would not fight anybody on the platform. What if they push you on the subway? You know that stuff happens all the time. I would not be fighting with anybody on the subway. I don't care what they say to me. I wouldn't dare to catch a fight with somebody on the subway. Happy birthday, Jangnazy. I don't know how to say it. Jangnazy. No, people are crazy on the subway. Like, you saw that one person that got burned alive. Like, you gotta be on your best behavior when you're on the subway. You do not want to be catching fights with strangers. People have really hard lives in New York. People work very hard, and you know, you don't want to be in people's bad side. You know, people are angry. People got a lot of things going on, and you stay on your own journey. Don't look at anyone too much. Just keep it moving. Don't bother anyone. Okay, I got really rosy cheeks right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow. I need a brush for my eyeshadow, guys. Give me a second, guys. I need to go get like a cute little brush. My legs are so sore. I don't know. Were you guys here yesterday when I was doing my squats? I lifted pretty heavy yesterday, and I did a tempo run on a hill yesterday. So my legs are kind of destroyed right now. Big Ron, greetings from Santa Monica, California. Oh, I remember you. I think you've been in my channel quite a few times before. Welcome back. Oh, my neck is cracking. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, let's go ahead and put in a little bit of glitter. Nothing crazy. Just a little something to give the eyes a little taste of life. A little glitter. Just a little shimmer. Okay, and now we're just gonna put on some eyeliner. This is how fast I do my makeup. It's only been 8 minutes since I started my live, and I'm already done. So this is literally like a 15-minute makeup look, and look how good I look. Awesome. And it's only 15 minutes. Like, I always hear of these girls that take like an hour to get ready. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing. It literally only takes me 15 minutes. Eyeliner is done. Do a little wing on the side. Look. A little wing on the side. Where do I live? I live in New York City, best city in the world. In Manhattan. Best borough in all of New York. That's where I live. I was actually like kind of brainstorming ideas for content that aren't like just try on hauls. Like, I always do so many try on hauls because most of my partnerships are with clothing brands. So I was kind of like brainstorming other things that I could do. And like one of the things that came up to my head was kind of doing maybe like a pizza tour where I kind of try out some of the best pizza places in New York City, some of them that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, and then maybe visiting some new ones, or maybe doing like a museum tour, or I don't know, maybe just like showing people New York City, because I notice every time I go live, people always have a lot of questions about what life is like in New York City. And even when I go when I get out of New York and I go visit family in other places, you know, they always have all these questions. I am actually married. I am actually happily married. Yeah, I got married in November of last year. So I have been married for a year now. Look at my lashes. Okay, lashes are done. Let's go ahead and put on some falsies. I always get so many text messages when I'm live, and it like stresses me out because I can't respond to them when I'm live, because I use my phone to go live. I feel like I need 2 phones. I'm like getting a bunch of hi gaming furry. I haven't seen you in so long. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a month since the last time you joined one of my lives. For those of you guys that don't know, Gaming Fairy is a mod here, and she's kind of been, you know, a regular in this channel since the summer. So she's seeing quite a lot of my channel changing and growing. Although there's some people here that have been following my channel for even like years. I've had this channel for 4 years, but I've been the most active in the last year. I have so much fun like making content and, you know, doing things with this channel. It's, you know, it's hard when you have a full-time job to make the time to do all this content stuff, but the way YouTube is headed now with like being able to make shorts and like being able to go live and like talk to you guys has made it so much easier for me to create content. Because sometimes before I had to make a video to like produce content. Now I can just go live and like chat with you guys. I could just like make a short out of like my workout content, my food, or whatever I want to show you guys. It's just so much easier than like doing the long editing and like all that stuff. Like that's a lot of hard work. Like people think YouTubers have it so easy, but honestly, YouTubers work a lot. They work a lot, especially now that like there's gonna be a TikTok ban. If it does happen, I feel like we're gonna see a big shift of TikTokers into YouTube, out into the YouTube forms of content, especially now that YouTube has the shorts. I do use TikTok. I like TikTok. I don't know why people hate TikTok. TikTok to me is fun. I have a lot of fun. Yeah, people don't see the behind the scenes, not at all. And I think also a lot of YouTubers, when they get really, really big, I think that the content is not as real anymore. Everything is just so produced, and because there's so much money on the line, they're just making content to make content. Like they no longer care about connecting with people or, you know, like really producing something that means something. They just want to get something out there so that they can get their next paycheck. And I think people are starting to catch on to that with the YouTubers, which is part of the reason that people moved on to TikTok, because TikTok was more like regular people, whereas YouTube, I think it's catered more towards like the bigger content creators. TikTok, on the other hand, seems to favor just about anyone with a little bit of personality who actually wants to put a little work on their content. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is just my own personal experience with it. I could be wrong. These eyelashes look bomb. What do you guys think? I gotta blow dry my hair. Gotta do some hair stuff.